Hello and welcome back to Vampire Survivors. I'm Luce, and tonight I'm glad to get back to Ode to Castlevania. Right, what unlocks are needed here? Now, I'm not sure if they fixed the Trevor Belmont bug. We'll have to see about that in a bit, but for now, I need to unlock Raging Fire and Ice Fang, eh? This might be a little tricky then. Starts without the Jail of Crystal. Charge ability affected by growth. All weapons from the spell. I did not look up what these items need, so guess we'll have to find out. I see, I have to stand still in order to charge the spell. Bit of an good animation on the left side. Discus Shuriken. Well, anything good here? I guess some more spell stream good. I guess the silver wind's fine. That's right, open the grimoire here real quick. Alright, the bracer unlocks the wind spell, so I'll need to get that. Upgrades the wind spell, I mean. Spell string. Yeah, the bracer for the curved sword's not a bad idea. So no matter what, I need the bracer. Raging Fire, base area up. Yeah, whenever that meter fills, it automatically activates everything possible. I do like it. It's kind of like having... Really, it does feel on point for a spellcaster to need to charge up their spells. I like it. It also adds a bit more layers to the combat, which this game doesn't normally have too much of. I need to make sure I get all 3 items here before I worry about any others, because if I want the spell strum, that's gonna take a bit. Spell strike, there we are, all 3 are obtained now. Now I just have to level them all and we're good. I should probably head up north to go for the boss here, just because they're outside and easy to get. Oh dang, I never noticed that tree. Creepy. Ah, there's nothing in here. I guess it'd be a trick. Perhaps a reference to Simon's Quest, who knows? Wait. Base damage up. I should probably get the Spellstrom up since I actually have all the components to upgrade that already. Free fire level, sounds good to me. Base cooldown reduced, nice. Crown. I'm gonna crown since I think growth might be tied to how this one, since it directly says that her growth is a notable thing. If not, it's fine. I'll just be sure to grab the Prism Sphere, whatever that item was called. Pomerol, I absolutely need that because I want to upgrade to the Silverwind. There we are. Rock Riot, sounds good to me. Free level of Rock Riot. Oh, darn right, I should have... The Prism Sphere, oh well. Whatever, Spell Strike up. I should have gotten something else before grabbing that tome, but oh well. I'll get the other tomes rather quickly. Spellstrom. I definitely need to get growth up, but it seems like Castlevania items don't require that I max out the accessory for being able to... Ooh, nice. Spinach is never bad, just in general, just because that increases damage every time. It's always important to kill every enemy you come across, since I believe it only shows up in the bestiary after killing at least once. Racer, if you please. Crown up to growth faster. Oh, wonderful. The mirror seems to just copy all my moves. Raging Fire. Might as well power it up best I can. It's still my base weapon and gets a lot more upgrades. Delicious XP crystals. Stuff that reduces cooldown are crazy good. Yeah, it's going up faster. crown, get me the XP faster. The faster I level, the better this run will be. Raging fire up. Oh yeah. Oh, wonderful. That was some mysterious lamp chicken just in time. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Silver Wind. Oh yeah. Nom 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 XP crystals. You know what? Duplicator. Let's just add more amounts. More flames to everything. I think it has to be 10 minutes before I can get any upgrades, but I think that's gonna be fine, honestly. I don't need the tiramisu because I can pick that up in front of the castle anytime I want. Silver Wind up, if you please. Oh, wonderful. That was a nice boost to my XP. Oh, I want to go in this middle area. The hint that this secret area is here. New boss time. I thought I killed that plant to make it show up in the... Ooh. Jackpot! Spell Strike. Just rock levels. Maybe I do have to level my growth. Oh, whatever. Yeah, the amount added to the flames really adds up, you can see. I should probably consider a hollow heart as well, since not many things use that to upgrade, and when they add a DLC and stuff, they usually like to make sure that the new items get upgraded with an accessory that isn't used very often. Duplicator. This. Receive one of these items when listed items when leveling up. You know, let's do it. Hail from the future. Then again, well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I need the spell strum going up. Yeah, this is usually going to give you just droppable items and such, but... Tracked orb's always wonderful, but I can't be... You know what, let's do it. Spinach for my damage up. I guess I should grab the tiramisu now that I'm at the cap. Oh yeah, everything's coming together a lot more now. Attract orb up. Go ahead and get the tiramisu. This will also give me an additional revive if I die, but that shouldn't be an issue at this point. Kill, destroy. Yeah, we're starting to get to the good stuff. I also max out the tiramisu so it stops asking me about its upgrades. Track orb up. An upgrade. Ah, here we are, the spell strum. Stronger after every singularity. Rock right up. And this should upgrade it. No. Ah well. Silverwind levels are still appreciated. Thumbs up is up here. Guess not. Mirror. Maybe, but first Corolla. Free Pomerola level, not bad. Set. That guy's got a lot of HP, that's for sure. Spinach. Here we are. Curse up, oh my. Bracer level up. Maybe it does need to be leveled up and I just wasn't paying attention last time. It's possible, I've only played this once so far. So I've been past due to play this again. Oh yeah, gotta love the fire. Ooh, excellent. What upgrades? Salamander. Also summons the Snake of Fire. If I want the life sign scan, I'm going to win no matter what. Although I suppose I already am at this rate. Open Grimoire. What is the fire upgrade with? The spinach. That makes sense. Get. Wings. Because the ability to move faster in this castle is a huge asset. Silverfinger. Yeah, I want to go over here first. These buddies are good at double teaming, so I gotta be very careful. Teamwork makes the dream work, and I cannot allow them to make their dream work. There we are. Oh, perfect. Festive wins. Free wing levels, don't mind if I do. Prismatic Missile, that's what I was waiting on. Heads. Water Dragon Whip. You know what, might as well get that so I can upgrade it anyway. I guess I should go grab the other one and start grabbing the other spells now as well. Oh neat, she has a custom animation when using a whip. That's cool. Prismatic Missile. I'll use the teleporter to get the clock tower right away. I definitely want to, I definitely want to upgrade that Prismatic Missile right away. Because that gives me more XP. Good, but not quite what I'm after. This is what I'm after. Seven. I got fire and water dragons going. Nice. Oh yeah, I should have held off on that. Oh well. I'm gonna be getting another one soon enough. Being able to automatically activate the singularity once I've stood still for long enough is quite nice. Get. Empty Tome to reduce cooldown even further is nice, but Candelabra Door to get everything even bigger is very nice. Okay, Prisma is now ready to upgrade. We're gonna start hitting Can't See Shit Captain once that happens, but that was always gonna happen at some point or another. Oh, that's the throne room over there. We don't have anything, unfortunately, to hit it. Extra treasure boss spawns every minute. It carries occasionally contains arcane arcanas or random passive weapons. You know what, why not? That's an even bigger power. Beelzebub, I think this was, or a bad. Yeah, it's a bad. Yeah, I remember it's a bad now. And here we go, upgrade the Prismatic Missile. There we are. Luminaire. This increases my XP gains exponentially. As nice as the money is, I do need to kill the bosses sooner than later. There's no boss in the throne room, weirdly. So could also be one of those things only unlocks once you get everyone, like what happened with the Lakes of Foscari expansion. guess it's kind of funny, since this game was so minimalistic to begin with, when they have a character like this has so many custom animations, it's actually an impressive feat. Does this increase the whips? It probably does, actually. Enables criticals for the following weapons. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the whip there. But what's this one? Armor also affects the damage and reflects reflecting damage. Gained with 3 bounces. I think it's the upgraded whip that benefits from this. What's this? Oh, fire twice. You know what? I'm gonna be getting the upgraded water whips guaranteed, so you know, no reason not to go ham, right? 3 extra levels worth of weapons always works well to me. Dragon Whip. There we go. Water Dragon Whip. Gale Force. Water Dragon Whip's maxed and ready to level up. Ready to be upgraded. Yeah, this is a... Yeah, magic is definitely one of those where... Hello, Tycanum, welcome to the stream. I guess with all these spells, it only makes sense. It's starting to get harder to see. It's not as bad as it's been before. There's been times where I genuinely could not see anything whatsoever. And here we go. Excellent. Hydro Stormer Tip. Evolved Water Dragon Whip. Every 13th activation. Release. Something good. Tragic Princess. Cooldown is reduced when moving. Well, that includes 2 of the spells I currently have active, so, yeah, no reason not to go ham. Sadly, we're starting to reach the 30-minute mark, so I'm not sure if I can get any more weapon upgrades. We'll see. I'm gonna try. Oh, you bet your sweet Pippi, I'm gonna try. There. Armor up. Oh, I unlocked armor by doing that. Excellent. Yeah, the movement speed really does help in this particular area. Wow, that thing hits like a truck. I gotta be careful. Singularity is really adding up, though. I'm loving it. Excellent. Gale Force upgraded already. Numa Tempas. That's 25, the final boss of the area, which is not Dracula, strangely. Free levels for the armor, sounds good to me. Free armor level? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Those things hit like trucks, so making it so they hit less like trucks adds up. Let's see if I can make it to one of the other bosses in time. Might be a little tricky, though. I don't need the shurikens for this run. I'm playing a spellcaster. I gotta embrace the magic. I probably shouldn't have even picked up the curved sword if we're honest. Clockwork Lancet. It's nice when there's a few ways to go over the usual cap of how many weapons you can normally have. I need to get the Ice Fang maxed out sooner than later. Free Spellbinder, huh? Don't mind if I do, but I don't think I have enough time to get the Ice Fang up and see what it upgrades with. Alright, come on, charge my spell. Free Clockwork Lancet level, don't mind if I do. Embrace the magic. Alright, 7, almost 8. I don't care about money, I just want to see if I can upgrade the Ice Fang while I'm here, because that would be quite nice. Divine Bloodline. Blood Astronomer. Ice Fang's maxed out. Now I just need to find a boss and get a chest and hope one of the things I have upgrades it. I have damn near every accessory in the game, so none of these upgraded, that by itself tells me a lot. Oh wow, yeah, the boss there. The Plague Doctor looking enemies. There's a mirror or something, I think. I think this is one of the last bosses in the thing at all, yeah. Darn, none of these upgrade it, or I didn't upgrade them enough. Alright, so what's not upgraded? Okay, so Ice Fang does not upgrade with Duplicator, Candelabra, Wings, Growth. So it has to, okay, that cuts it down. Either there has to be the Armor, Spellbinder, or Lucky Clover or the, something else I don't have, basically. If I could at least eliminate Spellbinder, this would really make it easier. Yeah. Alright, Armor's max. Let's see if I can max out Spellbinder. We know it's not gold rings, so... All accessories are maxed up for the gold rings, so let's see. Ah, so it does upgrade with something. Which is it? Evolved Ice Wing. Also triggers us increasing wind. Grimoire. What did I upgrade it with? Spellbinder. Okay, I should have realized, yeah, there wasn't many that used that yet. Might be able to upgrade the knife, but it's getting really close. Golden Finger, Demon Finger, Cosmic Finger. Torna's box, I guess that's fine. Oh, we've already hit 30 minutes, which means, the Red Reaper's here. Ah, well. I guess that's all for this particular run. Evolve the Raging Fire. Now anyone can get it. Evolve the Ice Fang. Now anyone can get it. Wonderful. Now let's see what other unlocks here. I've already evolved all 4 of those weapons across any amount of runs. Or does it want me to... No, I've upgraded all 4 of them in there, didn't I? Maybe I missed up missed one of them. Hold on. Yeah, I've yet to find what upgrades the Rock Riot. But the fact that we had all those items and it didn't upgrade means it has to upgrade with either the Hollow Heart, the, or the Clover, because those were basically the only accessories I did not have at the end. Gemini, a Speculio. Alright, good to know with all those. I guess Sylpha's next, or Hector might not be half bad. Random familiar as a follower every 10 levels, maximum 4. Hector, eh? Did any unlocks require Hector specifically? Nothing specific requires Hector, but his weapon needs to be used. Julius Belmont. I think he's the one who's come closest to killing Dracula for good. Let's see here. From Castle... Let's see here. Let's check the Castlevania wiki real quick. Again, sorry, a fake gamer. I'm only familiar with a handful of Castlevania games. Alright, yeah, I was correct. Julius Belmont is the one who responsible for the final death of Dracula in, holy crap, 1999. Given how many Belmonts tried, I guess. Well, I guess eventually something better than me. I guess it was before my time. And it's a shame that it's been left in a limbo for so long. I mean, I know they made the animated series, but there hasn't been a proper new Castlevania for a while. Although I guess at least we do get some closure, knowing that Dracula does finally die for good eventually. Let me grab a sip of my... Alright. Well, the good news, I can get Rock Riot with anyone as long as I get it right outdoors, so... I can play as Hector and get that. His weapon seems to be a mace of some sort. Yeah, inflict a total of damage with the mace, so... Grew up a Minish Cap, I was sheltered. Hey, Minish Cap is really good, I liked it. It's a... Had a nice mix of the puzzle elements and combat elements. There was never a game that get that final... It's funny, because there was never a game for that final kill that got cancelled. Oh yeah, it says that... Yeah, it's mentioned here as well. There's some things in the that take place later on in the timeline, but Dracula's still canonically dead, even in the 2035. I was extremely close to 100%ing the Minish Cap, but there was just so many of those coin mini games that you can easily miss if you accidentally progress too far in the story, and I think I accidentally missed one. Unfortunate, but that's how it goes. Everything else I've done 100% for sure, though. Yeah, it looks like I want to do as much damage with the mace, and then try to figure out how to go about it. I could also just go with Sylpha and try to go with mage things here, but I think Hector might be the better one, especially since this guy apparently helps unlock familiars. Sadly, I cannot unlock Justy Belmont until, yeah, evolve the Wind Whip, and guess who has it? It's the person, I believe it's the person Trevor has to unlock, and I don't know if they fixed that bug yet. Temporary cooldown reduction confines special pickups. Oh, I do have Sonya. Does anything require Sonya here? Does anything kill something with Sonya? No, but there is just survive 8 minutes to put her weapon into the main pool. That's fine. So yeah, either I'm going to go with Hector here or go with Sonya, and I might just go with Sonya since I specifically need to upgrade that weapon. Especially since I can, if I need to, I can accidentally not upgrade Sonya's weapon. I just need to upgrade the Rock Riot to get more. Let me grab a sip of my drink here, and I'll dive right back in. Alright, Sonya Belmont in Ode to Castlevania. Bloody Tears Vampire Survivors Edition. Ooh. Ooh, neat. This is like actual whip. Oh, I see. It doesn't turn with me, however. It has to be there. Okay, I can get that. Let's go some more whips, shall we? These are some of the remixes from the existing ones, but they didn't. Which is kind of funny. Like I said, it feels a bit weird that Konami seems to be completely neglecting Castlevania, yet it's being given a lot of justice in games like Vampire Survivors and Dead by Daylight, where the devs in those games went out of their way to try and give it as much love as they could. And yeah, this is a personal favorite of the soundtrack, Bloody Tears. I know what you mean. It's just kind of funny that if you want hunt a real tribute to Castlevania, you want to go to other games right now. Ooh, you know what? Life Sign Scan. Let's make this easy. It breaks the theme a bit since that's from the Among Us collab, but it basically guarantees I'm gonna win. I'm used to weapons that fire above me. My favorite of the Among Us collab is the Engineer. Ooh, nice, it's now going both sides. Or rather, there's two. Grab Rock Riot, grab free upgrade to something. Base area up. Wonderful. Attract Orb, don't mind if I do. This is still a favorite weapon. I love the Attract Orb. It does improve my combat, but it just makes the rest of the game so convenient. I'm sure there's some min-maxing builds that don't use it, but... Life Sign Scan. Yeah, I would have liked the Life Sign Scan even if its upgrade wasn't absolutely insane. It's one of the few weapons that heals you with no strings attached. Like, the Bloody Tear and Fwifaloo require you to deal damage to heal, as does the, what's it called? Yeah, other weapons basically require you to deal damage, survive for X amount of time, like the Oh, no. I know, the regeneration's no heal attached, but you get what I mean. It usually requires you to deal damage or kill enemies. But this and the Pomerola, I believe, are the only two weapons that don't require anything. They just regenerate your health naturally every so often. So, and while it does get insane, this is still a roguelite roguish type game at the end of the day, so planning and builds are still very relevant. It just happens to be one of those ones where the devs want you to find whatever absurd combos you can. Finding these ridiculous combos is all part of the fun. Sonic Weapon. I just have to survive 8 minutes with Sonya to get the Sonic Whip added to the main pool, but this, I think I'm going to be just fine. What do you guys think? And I'm really loving this remix of Bloody Tears. Although I suppose this is also one of the most iconic songs in the series, so glad they gave it justice. I really appreciate the game gives you a jukebox to set a run to use whatever music you feel like, because I can tell you right now I'm going to be using this one a lot in future runs. It's just that damn good. I guess Hollow Heart's one of the few items we haven't tested yet. 5 more that I need to watching. I know I don't have the coordination with these combos. The music's actually banger. Concentration's... Actually, this game doesn't require any coordination whatsoever. You see all the attacks going on? I actually am not performing any of them. The game is an auto-attacker with only like 2 exceptions. Like the scientist from Among Us, that requires you to actually step on the science rocks it drops to detonate them like grenades. I guess positioning does matter, like making sure I'm below enemies so that the water dragon whip hits them, but I'm not hitting any buttons to activate the weapons or anything like this. It just automatically fires every few seconds, which is also why I consider the heads. Which is also why I consider the empty tone to be such a big deal, because that lowers cooldown of all weapons. And lower cooldowns means the attacks automatically go out more often. Oh, wonderful. I'm on record as saying Medusa is always a highlight of every game she's in, and I make no exceptions for this one. It's always better to have Medusa in the game. Oh, by all means, I'm all about the vibes here. Do I want to go for the Fwifaloo in this build? I suppose I need 2 weapons specifically for it, so sure, we'll work towards the Bloody Tear. Alright, I think I need to keep an eye out for the... I need to keep an eye... Oh, well, first of all, I need the upgrade item for the life scan, but that can only drop if I actually have lifetime scan. And that's something I do like about the Among Us collab weapons. The items to upgrade them are only in the drop pool at all if you have an item that it upgrades. So you don't have to worry about having them fill out the drop pool too much. And that is rather significant, because the more collabs and upgrades you get to the game, the more the drop pool has a bunch of stuff that may be worth it, but might not. Spinach. I guess spinach just inherently goes with fire, because the fire wand and fire spell all get upgraded by it. I guess the Four Seasons is also upgraded by it, but I guess you could argue summer can represent fire easily. Sonic Whip is upgrading rather well, I'd say. I love how about every single weapon becomes absolutely absurd once they get near later levels. I can get accessories, but I can't get any weapons anymore yet. I need to make sure I get get some last item for the Fwifaloo. Reroll. I guess I can pick up the spinach just fine. I guess while I'm here, I should talk about, with the holidays coming up, my stream schedule may be a little more sporadic. Oh, I want that Raging Fire so badly, but no. First of all, we need to get maxed out the Sonic Whip, but more importantly, I need to make sure I get the other whip so that I can upgrade the Fwifaloo. Reroll. Empty Tome is fine. Although it could be Torna's box now that I think about it. You know what? We'll get the Torna's box. A curse can be both a blessing and a curse, because while enemies are stronger, they also are more numerous, and that's more XP. How's I feel it? Ah, yeah. Well, good luck with that. I know it's always a rough to move for any reason. Yeah, I've got a lot of family obligations and such. So my stream schedule is definitely going to be sporadic. Plus, I'm taking a certification course to expand my skill repertoire, which is also coming to an end fairly soon. Probably should have discussed a bit earlier, but honestly, I thought it was a bit too boring. I don't like to go into too much of life stuff because I worry it might be a little boring. We're just here to chill and enjoy ourselves. Or I guess enjoy horny times when I'm with the team, since the Starbound Vormod is completely shameless. A duplicator does not help me, but the whip will. The first whip and the newest whips. What a change. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I usually try not to be too, I don't usually like to hide too much about me, but at the same time, I do worry about crushing the vibes, so to speak. And every time someone starts asking personal questions, they end up being, I'm not sure if they're a bot or someone overzealous, but they're always someone who starts asking me to commission an art from them, which, first of all, I'm not sure what they're expecting, since, you know, I'm in the middle of streaming when they do that. And also, I swear, their art styles all look exactly the same. I'm not sure if it's just one person or what. There's a layered stub on Vormod. I did, yeah, I did mess around with it in my off time. I didn't get any progressive story or anything. I just tried some of the more upgrades to see what's available. There's a lot of really neat things in there, but XP is really painful, and even if I hadn't accidentally put myself on survival mode, you still lose a lot of XP on death. And as you've noticed, it's pretty easy to die in that game, so I gotta be wary. Mini Ghost, perfect. The Mini Ghost doesn't do anything with upgrades, but it does upgrade the lifetime scan. And once the lifetime scan's upgraded, I've won. There's nothing the enemy can do to kill me anymore. Every student telling me to just let you eat them. I did actually get the unlock that lets you eat friendly characters, but Jasper doesn't like it when I mess with him, and Slade doesn't mind being eaten, but he doesn't want to be added to the hips, so that's gonna be a bit limited in how much I can do there, but allegedly offers better moral support. Oh, wonderful! The upgrade to the Dragon Whip, Water Dragon Whip. Aha. All the Belmonts have their own whips, and they all feel very different. I love it. You can absolutely tell this DLC was made with the most love. Make it rain, buddy. Make it rain. There's no boss here, so we're gonna have to leave. There is one here, yes, but I want to go to the clock tower. Ooh, as much as I love the victory sword, life sign scan. I don't want to go to your hips, as easily the most pedantic gripe. That's a more different preferences. Slade is more into endo and non-fatal. And he isn't a dick about it or anything, so I respect it. Likewise, Jasper doesn't like being eaten except in very specific circumstances, and I don't want to push him into something he's not uncomfortable with. So I do, you know, I know we fight all the time, but we are still friends, so it's also why, even though Jasper makes it clear he doesn't like some of the sizes I make for the weight parts, they still let me have fun with it here and there. All right, let's see what's available here. Receive one of the listed items when leveling up. You know what? This is absurdly powerful. I'm gonna take it. AK boing for. Different strokes for different folks. Like I said, if he was a dick about it, I might be a bit less understanding, but as mentioned, he's reasonable about it, so I'm not bothered. We all have our own different preferences when it comes to the subject, so we just do our best to respect each other's preferences and work with it where we can. Admittedly, so I think in general, a bit of a phase, so yeah, something like that. Oh yeah, I do. You know, I'm just gonna use this. I could use this to go over the cap, but since there's such RNG in getting the specific item I need, I'm just using this. Where is it? Not the... It's a whip, but no, it's one of the early ones. Vento Sacro. There we are. That's the one I wanted. And yeah, sometimes interests go in and out. I do have some friends into macro that got me to try out some of that stuff, and I found it pretty fun. I couldn't get into micro as much. I guess my theme is always just things growing larger. I don't know. Alright, Abaddon, time for your music to be silenced. Which is a shame, it's quite nice music, but you're kind of murdering innocent humans, and I kinda can't let you keep doing that, buddy, sorry. Yeah, like, I'm not into stuff like transformation, even though half my friends are, but at the same time, that's one of those things where, okay, I can easily see why that would be appealing. Duplicator I really want, but... Clover, here it is. That's probably... Alright, those are the last items I need to find to see if it which upgrades the rock. Upgrade the rock! There we are. Rock Riot. Oh, whoa. Heads, bronze finger. Whip. Golden finger. I should make a James Bond reference with Goldfinger. The nice thing about that stuff is not zero. Ah. When is ah. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I can get that. Hopefully they weren't too frustrating. Here we go. Paranormal Scan officially won the match. Paranormal Scan, as a quick recap, gives you a random stat boost every time it activates, and that can include a reduced cooldown activation on your skills, and that means it can activate itself that often. So in other words, it is the king of snowballing. I definitely want the wings. Sorry about that, I couldn't mute the mic in time. Torna's box I want to upgrade as soon as possible because, well, that is a cursed item. More enemies is more XP. Looks like I'm about halfway through the run. I'm level 50, so I think I'm making okay progress. Hollow Heart to increase my max HP. That also increases the amount because the mysterious light chickens heal you based on percent, not damage. Based on a percent, not a fixed number, so excellent. Torna's box has a lot of levels. I should probably upgrade the spinach first, just to make sure my damage keeps up. Curse. You know what? We're gonna want more curse for this. Like I said, enemies are more annoying, but in return, they are more numerous and thus more XP. I just have to survive long enough for the, yeah, life science scan. See, I'm adding more movement and such. Here we are. Clover up. luck doesn't just affect the drop rates of items from the lights, it also increases your chance of getting a jackpot from the chests, as well as certain weapons with crits. Although I suppose I should probably get the Arcana that grants me crits if I'm going to be doing that. Yeah, the upgrades from Light Paranormal Scan are stacked with itself for any given run, so until I die, it's just gonna make me more and more absurd. Which is good, because I've been making enemies a lot more absurd in my quest to make them to get more XP. I gotta be careful. Two bosses that hit like trucks. You also notice the paranormal scan removed the mini Among Us. Sadly, this also means I lost its This also means I lost its mini Clockwork Lance stat ability, but it's definitely worth it, given just how powerful the upgrade is. Good, some healing. The guardians of those of the Metalglio and rings are very durable. They're basically bonus bosses, so I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up taking more punishment than the actual boss. Dang, I really like this area. It has a lot of bosses that I can enjoy fighting. Yeah, it has more HP than that boss. That's how tough he is. Clover. I feel like there's a parallel to gacha games in a good way. Oh yeah, the creator of this game used to work at actual casinos. That's why they are using this for the level up stuff in a similar way gacha games do. It's also why the only difference is he decided to use his powers for good instead of evil, because they absolutely could have made a mobile gacha game or something out of it, but they chose not to. Instead, they chose to just make it a free game that gives you a lot more stuff. Gives you that high without having to buy stuff, unless you want the DLC, of course. But yeah, you get what I'm talking about. Come on, jerk. Whip. So yeah, a smarter person than me would absolutely use this game in place of gacha game shenanigans, because this is significantly less destructive. And yeah, I know I'm free to play in all of mine, but it's just inherently a predatory practice. Wings. We're just gonna increase my movement speed so I can move through this castle a lot better. I'm hoping there will be a fight with Dracula, but who knows? The big thing about this game is there was no, vampire. Right, Rags, I see you there. Yeah, the thing with, most of the DLC, like the crossover DLC doesn't even has in-game only achievements, so you don't have to worry about your Steam achievements that's going down if, say, you don't like the game that they collab with. Like, I kind of skipped the Contra collab since I'm not so big on that, but this one, well, it just felt natural to want to go for this one. Not only because it was clearly going to have love put into it, but, well, Vampire Survivors from the word go was always vaguely Castlevania inspired, so being able to cross over with its inspiration, I just genuinely wanted to see what they would do with it. That's incredible. That'd be if, like, the creators of Earthbound asked Toby Fox to work on Earth Mother 4, or if Harvest Moon asked the creator of Stardew Valley to make them to work with them on a farming sim. You really do never know where life's going to go. Although I suppose Toby Fox has gotten pretty close. I mean, they've had... Toby Fox has been making music for a lot of official Nintendo games for quite a while now. I didn't play Scarlet and Violet directly here, but I do know that he's credited for some of the music in there, for example. Wings up. Here we are. Ah, yeah. I don't advocate for addictive marketing, but aside, this game is a project love first and foremost. Yeah, the whole goal, I believe in an interview, it was mentioned the whole goal was to give people their gambling fix without requiring they actually risk their money. They can just enjoy it for what it is. Oh, wonderful, the bloody tear. That has life steal on it, so quite nice. Listed weapons get a... Ooh, Gemini count. I didn't know the spells had a Gemini. Oh, the Gemini always felt like one of the most overpowered ones if you had one of the weapons that it works with, and this just, I suppose will be demonstrated. Ambient. It's the final... Yeah, I bid battle music because Ambient's the final area. I watched some friends play through it, but yeah. You just really do never know where life's gonna lead you. Ice Fang. Bento Sacro needs to be upgraded so I can get the Whiffaloo. Ooh. Really, none of my current accessories upgrade it. Oh, I know one I haven't tested yet. I can't believe I missed it. Stone Mask. Yeah, I can't believe I missed the Stone Mask. But yeah, that must be it. That's the last item, unless it's the new one. It's entirely possible it's a new one. No, I could swear I've upgraded that one before. But I know I haven't touched the gold masks and stone masks because I don't generally consider it that good of an item. It's great early on, but I have all the upgrades, so I don't really have a need for money, especially since even if I went in this DLC with absolutely zero money, I'd have earned enough to unlock the first Belmont to end right away with just the money earned from a single run. So I usually just don't even bother. Bento Sacro. At some point in our lives, we all want to be where Toby Fox is. In certain ways, I get, yeah. Everyone wants to be successful at what they love. I get what you're getting at. But everyone has different dreams, like how everyone has different preferences, so... I love how the sheer number of bosses this area has. Also, I think this may be my favorite map just because of its how much it has packed into it. Not only is it a fun map on its own, it has a lot of bosses, which means you can get a lot of either free upgrades or easily force a upgrade chest once you get enough. It has a lot of exploration areas, so it feels like an actual level of sorts rather than just repeating a bunch of areas like some of the previous ones would be. Yeah. Although again, it could be because the game's design philosophy was minimalist from the start, so whenever it finally does when it does put in all the effort like this one does, it just feels like that much bigger of a deal. Demon Finger. Ah, lovely. Stone Mask, I want maxed out. There it is, the stone one. There it is. I should have realized. Of course, Rock Riot would upgrade with the Stone Mask. Also, triggers a Rain of Jewels. And this should be another upgrade, the Fwifaloo. Excellent. Open the Grimoire. Yep, there we are, Stone Mask. I can't believe I didn't realize the Stone spell would upgrade with a Stone Mask. You'd think it's so obvious in hindsight. At least with the spinach, I had to guess it based on previous items that upgraded having fire involved in some fashion. Although the Flames of Misspell aren't that way. Free ice level, don't mind if I do. I've already completed this Sonia Belmont's quest, so her whip will become the, Oh, I didn't upgrade it, but that's fine. Nothing else is good to confirm. None of the items I have upgrade it. It might even be the tiramisu now that I think about it. That's the last boss of the area. Here we are. Free levels for spellbooks, not bad. I have to be careful. His mechanic is that he spawns clones on top of me to try and damage me. Could be the tiramisu that upgrades. If so, I can still grab it. There's time. Not much, but there is time. What's this? Candy box. Free item. Raging Fire. Silver Finger. Golden Finger. Demon Finger. Free levels of everything, don't mind if I do. Let's go grab that tiramisu. Or more for free accessory, don't mind if I do. Get it. Now let's see here, what could this one possibly upgrade with? Let's try the armor. Get. And we're going to try the, Skullomaniac. I'm just getting a ton of curses, aren't I? Ah, wonderful. I did upgrade her whip. What does it upgrade with? Every 5th activation is a blast of damaging waves. Open Grimoire. What did I upgrade her whip with? The Skullomaniac. Ooh, Super Candy Box 2 Turbo. Select an advanced weapon. This is gonna be good. I believe it only lets me choose ones I've actually unlocked. Emergency meeting. Full Amogus. Who is the imposter? I love this weapon. Both fires one more projectile. Oh, I can upgrade the emergency meeting. That's neat. I love this one, both thematically and what it actually does. It basically randomly votes out a random enemy, and all enemies of that on screen instantly die. Here we are, the fire is upgraded now. Am I going through walls now? I'm going through walls now. I wonder, can I use this to open up the second one? I have a limited time left in which I can do this. Oh, it's not letting me go through here. How odd. Oh, those are rainbow rocks. Who is the imposter? Well, that's all, but I got everything I needed. We'll just quit here and cash in our revives. New achievement. Evolve all the spell tomes. Survive 8 minutes with Sonia Belmont. And evolve the Rock Riot. Wonderful. Let's see what other unlocks I have available. I'm a bit disappointed that Trevor's... You know what, let's see if Trevor's still bugged. Because I really do want, I'm going for 100%? Yeah, I've 100% this game entirely so far. That's why I go one step at a time. Although if you want to know my favorites, Engineer here is definitely my favorite of the collab characters because both of his weapon and his ability to ensure I get the upgrade passives I need. I like a lot of these, it's hard to say. Minna's fun just because of randomly changing my stats up every now and then. Cavallo I didn't like until the upgrade where he gets all the Star Bear abilities. That's really good. I did like Poe for a good while simply because he also starts level 5 Pomerola. Huh. Alright, I got you. He gets an upgrade now if you complete his storyline. The adventure mode, I mean. The adventure is the closest thing this game has to a main story. Pretty neat. I do like Myung's weapon, plus the fact they heal themselves so much make it really easy to accomplish certain things. Oh yeah, I forgot the character was also added a bit ago. I haven't had a chance. Oh well. This is definitely a game I love to come back to. Yeah, I do remember I used Arca a bit in the original because he's the totally not a Lucard character. But obviously if I can get the Lucard, I should really do that, so yeah, we're gonna give it a try to see if this is the bug's been fixed yet. If not, unfortunate. He starts with the beginning already, so Gemini. Gemini. Chance to instant kill based on curse. I didn't even know that. Wow. Empty tome. Decrease cooldown. Shadow Servant benefits, so I definitely want that. Yeah, Gemini builds, you really want to, yeah, if you're going with a Gemini build, you want to focus on stuff that specifically grants you Gemini abilities. Life Sign Scan. I'm definitely going to be unlocking everyone eventually, and even when I have nothing to unlock, sometimes I just like to come back to this game here and there, just because it's very easy to dive in and out of. Sometimes when I want to stream something but not sure, I usually grab this or Streets of Rogue because these are pretty low commitment games that I can do whatever really. I'm not exactly the best at them, don't get me wrong, but free level of something. Whip, don't mind if I do. Simple and clean amount of speed. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love a lot of the games I play, but not all of them are just easy to pick up and put down. Some of them I feel like a commitment. Like I did consider revisiting some of the other games I've played earlier, especially since I'm not too big of a horror guy, but I did play some like Amnesia Dark Descent, and I did consider going that for the Halloween, but I'm not sure if that would be as good since that's a game I've actually played before. Plus, if I start it, but what I'm getting at is if I start that, I'd feel obligated to finish it. And while that's not a bad thing since I didn't hate it or anything, it still isn't one I can easily pick up or put down. When it's one I'd feel like I definitely want to stick to this until I finish. And the reason I usually alternate games, I mean, I haven't done it recently. I've been just doubling up on the same game a lot lately for a number of reasons, but the reason I like to avoid doing too much of one game at the same time is largely because I want to avoid burning out. Basically, a few years ago when I did Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, that's a very, very long game. It was like 3 or 4 nights for each Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, and that goes up to Vrains, so, which is the 6th series, I believe. So, you know what? Fire. We're gonna go fire. This, well, about 30 Steam games. Why does it starting to feel like work? That's honestly one of the reasons I started streaming in the first place. It made me actually start going through stuff. Like, Legacy of the Duelist was on there for a while. The Zero Escape series, Danganronpa. Those have been on my list for ages as stuff I wanted to do but never got around to. I know it's a problem many people have, but I figure if I start streaming, that basically forces me to... That basically forces me to put away half an hour, a few hours each night, specifically for something on my list, and that's how it goes. I probably should have had a bit of a better plan going in, looking back, but I did eventually settle into my own kind of theme. Although my mic back then was way worse. I'm kind of embarrassed by it, but... Well, I guess most of my VODs from back then are lost, so for better or for worse, I can't quite enjoy them. And for the record, I do know this game actually does have Twitch integration where people in chat can, vote on it, but if we're blunt, some nights I get nobody, some nights I get a couple people, and I'm not sure if that's enough for it. I don't know, if you think it'd be fun, I could turn it on anyways. Just depends how much you like watching me suffer, or how much you think will obliterate me. Considering using stream as an excuse to get a Monster Hunter. Yeah, a friend of mine's been begging me to get into Wilds coming up, and I was even part of had a couple nights where I was in the beta. Actually, I even played with him one night. I'm pretty sure the VODs are still up. If not, they'll be on YouTube because I put all my VODs up on the YouTube channel afterward. So, I was getting through that. I ended up liking the bow and the long sword a bit most. Bow a bit more. But I tried about almost everything, so it was quite nice. Evo, Mini Ghost. That's a lot of hours for him. Before I started streaming, I ended up picking up the Elder Scrolls Anthology, and that took me... Remember, I wasn't streaming that, and it still took me the better part of a year to deal with it. And even then, I didn't even get to Skyrim. I only stopped at Oblivion. And of course, it's how I became one of those jerks who insist that Daggerfall is the best of the series. I mean, Daggerfall still has a lot of stuff where if they announced it for Elder Scrolls 6, people would genuinely be excited about it. It's from buying ships, buying houses, banks are individual to each area. Only thing is, the biggest flaw that Daggerfall has is that it's the definition of one of the largest open worlds. In fact, I think it was in the Guinness Book of World Records for largest digital world before MMOs started coming in. Like, I believe it was beaten by the by what? Damn, which was it? Lord of the Rings Online. Yeah, that was it. I mean, Elder Scrolls Online might be bigger now. Who knows? But yeah. Hell yeah, he's dual-wielded whips. Wonderful. Oh, nice. It's maxed. I do love this weapon. Alright, now we get to see if this is bugged still, or if they patched it. I could just look at my download history to see if a patch came out since I last played, but I wanted to play this tonight anyway, so I figure I might as well. I love how there's a 2D section here out of nowhere. This is definitely you can tell this is a labor of love situation. Alright, so here we go. Is this going to be bugged? Nope, it's been fixed. It's been... Yep, they officially patched it. And with this, I finally unlocked the next Belmont. Honestly, it was probably handled a lot earlier. It's just that the past week I've had a lot going on, so I didn't have any chance to do so. There we go. And there we are. Upgraded my whip. Hydro Storm. When the game first came out, it was kind of nice that they had some fire and ice support. Well, actually, when it first came out, the fire card was also kind of underpowered, but they later added explosions to to a bunch of things to make it work, and then fire builds started working out. But even with Jailed Crystal, ice builds weren't really around that much until the Whiteout update. But after that, it really started coming together. Alright, let's bring it all home. I could just leave now and... I could just leave now and get my upgrade because I've already done it, but you know why. I want to enjoy it. And I do remember, yeah, on that note, I do remember a friend asked me if the one in this game was the TV show Trevor or the game Trevor. And he has long hair, so video game. The one in the TV show has short hair. Same with Dead by Daylight. The Dead by Daylight Trevor has long hair, so it's definitely the one from the game. I'm not sure what the ham shield's all about. It might upgrade with something and I just haven't figured it out yet, though, because I have not messed with it too much. I probably should have grabbed it in one of the earlier runs, if we're honest. Get the mini ghost, because if I can get the life sign scan, I'm going to instantly obliterate this place. I mean, you saw how crazy it was getting the last one. I didn't even have the most overpowered build I could have had. You know, I'll go ahead and... No, I'll fill up my weapons and then grab the shield. What upgrades the Shadow Servant again? Cursed item, okay. Well, if I'm doing that, I probably also... Alright, so keep an eye out for the Skull Maniac. And on that note, if I'm doing that, I might as well get the Sonic one as well. Oh, wow, that's nice. Direct unit conversation. Swear I've heard somewhere Daggerfall's bigger than GTA 5, which on that era was an insane thought. That's a... Yeah. Like I said, the only thing is, it's the absolute definition of a massive open world that has nothing in it. Like, you can pick any direction and go for hours, but you're also until you find something interesting. But the problem is you're gonna find a whole lot of nothing but random enemies in that way. It's unfortunately the limits there. It's why starting at Morrowind and onward, they decided to just go with handcrafted worlds, because that way they prevent set pieces from repeating, and it never feels like you're just spinning your wheels, so to speak. And I respect that. Alchemy Whip. Grows stronger every time a boss is defeated. I think that might be a little late for that, unfortunately. I've already defeated... No, I haven't defeated that many bosses, actually. I probably could have grabbed it. Oh, well. But I do like the Alchemy Whip, I'll say that much. More than I was expecting, if we're completely honest. Especially since it has special anti-boss killing measures to make it easier. I've never played Lament of Innocence, but I might look into a Let's Play or something of it, because that whip has sold me on that particular Belmont. Shadow Servant. Starfield. Yeah, Starfield has a lot of its own problems. We'd be here all day if we went on that, so let's, and though I suppose that's rich coming from me with how much I, digress and, constantly go on and on about stuff. Come on, shotgun them. Yeah, when you have a spread attack, then staying close to the enemy to shotgun them is usually a pretty good way to get it going. This is pretty good music, actually. Raging Fire. Definitely getting a fire and water build going here. Yeah, we'll go with fire and water for my build now. Yeah, the shield I'm honestly not as big on, even though it is quite nice. It gives... You normally don't have much mercy invincibility in this game. You don't have any mercy invincibility in this game normally, so having some is quite nice. But at the same time, I don't know, it's not as fun. Then again, it might not upgrade yet either. They might decide we're gonna hold off and give it an upgrade later or something. I have no idea. Oh, that's an accessory, not a weapon. Oh dear, then I just locked myself out of the... No. No, I didn't actually. I just have to go down this way and I can get something to force the skull to spawn. Yeah, if I get the armoire, I will absolutely get the skull. Of course, this does mean I can't get a Sonic Whip, but that's whatever, honestly. Burn to the ground. Fire and water. You cannot have one without the other. Yeah, if I can get life sign scan as the next upgrade, that'll expedite this significantly. Alright, then that means the ham can upgrade other items, but what? Oh, I probably should have waited for that until I got the next life sign scan, but oh well. There we are. Get. Next, and now I need the Skullomaniac to upgrade the Shadow Servant. Yeah, Gemini applies the Raging Fire, so that's a really good investment, I'd say. Let's see here. Adds to critical hits to these weapons. Honestly, this might be worth it just because my main weapon now gets crits. I don't think there's anything in here I actually want, so no point bothering with that. Skullomaniac. Focus on that so that we can get the more enemies to spawn. there we go. Paranormal scan. We're good. Death. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Hope you had a good time. And part of me has wondered about redoing the times I stream, but like I said, it's going to be erratic for the rest of the year no matter what. Hopefully that's not a problem, but... Chest buddy. Here we are. Yeah, I need to max the Skullomaniac before the Shadow Servant can be upgraded. Here, our Skullomaniac is indeed maxed now. We'll get the Tiramisu as well. Worst case scenario, I might die and need an extra revival. We'll see. Oh crap, yeah, I didn't notice the mini-boss tearing me apart. There we are, the Ophion. Upgraded Shadow Servant. Has a chance to instantly slay foes. They're already pretty much instantly slain because of how powerful I am right now, but it's appreciated all the same. Raging Fire. Thinking about it, I'm not sure how powerful the Alchemy Whip will be outside of this area. This area has a metric buttload of bosses, but other areas only really have the usual time ones, along with a few bonuses, although I suppose the bonuses alone could arguably justify it. Oops, almost went too far. Burn them to the ground. Oh, wonderful. We got ourselves the Hellfire. And of course, we're gonna level 5 this right away. I should probably upgrade the tiramisu just so it stops asking me. Nothing's ready to upgrade yet, but we're coming along. We're coming along. There's a couple bosses there I could definitely kill for some easy levels. Now look how fast I'm going. Basically Beyblading this whip. Santa Water maxed out. Good. It's ready to upgrade. That's one down. And there we are, Santa Water. Little Labora. Free wings. Sounds good to me. Oh yeah. Now the fire spell's ready to reach its upgrade. Oh, I forgot to pick up the stone spell. Oh well, I don't have the item upgraded anyways. Heads. Time for the boss to drop the ice spell. I cannot see them, but I assume I'm firing at them. Excellent, the fire spell's been upgraded. Oh, there's a purple chest down here I missed. How embarrassing. It would have been awful to miss that. All weapons have chance to fire twice. The effects further augmented on listed active weapons. Crystals, circles, defeating frozen enemies. That's good on an ice build, but I'm not running that. Let's re-roll. Re-roll. Okay, sure. From the future. Yeah. Now what upgrades the ice one again? Bracer? No. Here. I can't. Sorry, I can't open up my thing here. All right, Spellbinder is what I need here to upgrade it. Yeah, I can't open up. Sadly, I can't open my Grimoire to double check, so I had no choice but to do it the long way. Free Spellbinder level, I guess that's alright. Now let's head to the tower and make things interesting then, shall we? My biggest regret was not saving a lot of the really old VODs, even though my mic was terrible and was even worse with interacting with people than I am now, if you can believe that. It's always been a process. Here we are, this ice spell's been upgraded. Also, triggers freezing winds. That's just... Yeah, look at all this. Gale Force. Guess I'd best head back up now. Yeah, I'm starting to reach the can't see shit captain phase. Oh, there's an item. Candy box. New weapon. Okay, something that that upgrades with what I have. Flames of Misspell, I believe. Upgrade with the, or do they? The Glass Fandango. Actually, yeah, the Glass Fandango might work for this. Candy box. Another item. Wow. Okay, what upgrades with what I already have? What was the Song of Mana upgrade with again? Yeah, it's the Skullomaniac, which I already have, so it's either that or the Sonic Whip. Ooh, do I want vertical or horizontal then? We'll go with Sonic Whip just for thematic reasons. Looks like I can go through walls now. I will be needing that. Ooh, nice. Sounds good to me. Here we go. Can we find the other coffins over here? I can't see anything in here, but this is where I want to be because that question mark is 100% a coffin. Yeah, I can't see anything. Here we are. I couldn't see, but I still did it. Thank you, Trevor Belmont, but the vampire's in another coffin. Okay. Julius Belmont. Ooh, speaking of which. We had just been talking. Yeah, I had to sniff him out. Likewise, I need to sniff out this boss. I'm pretty sure this is it right here, so, gonna have to ruin your day, buddy. Excellent. Celestial Deluge. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm having trouble. I can't see anything. Can't see shit, Captain. Armadillo. Just something that's gonna be helpful then. Duplicator. Excellent. Got the upgrade to the Christian Grip. Excellent. Now I can grab something else useful. Let's grab the bracer to... I don't think we're going to get enough time to upgrade anything else, but I'd say we're in good shape. Excellent, and we got all the upgrades. Wasn't sure if it'd work out that well, but I guess I shouldn't have underestimated the D20. I can't see shit, Captain. Discus. What was the discus upgrade with again? Oh, the ham shield. So that's what it's used for. I'd completely forgotten. I doubt there's gonna be enough time to upgrade it, but it's good to know. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, I can't see. It's nice to get all that stuff, though. I am not moving a muscle. Oh, so I did upgrade in the end. Not bad. Yeah, I'd say that's good. Trevor Belmont. Defeat the doppelganger, and I've gotten Alucard. Find the coffin and open the second coffin. So we've got ourselves Alucard and Julius Belmont. We're just gonna go ahead and buy those guys right away. And oh, Julius doesn't require being purchased. Right, the coffin ones are special like that. Starts a lot of fire. When health is low, might is increased. You can find special pickups. Let's see what unlocks I have here. Defeat Gargoth with Julius Belmont. Evolve Christopher. Defeat any stage. Iron Ball. Evolve the Iron Ball and the Alucard Spear for Shoana. Survive in the throne room. Evolve the Fulgur. Oh, so there's one more spell I've yet to unlock. Interesting. Wow, there's so much content left. They really went all out. Alright, which one's Gargoth again? Let's check the bestiary real quick. Alright, that's not gonna be too bad. Blackmore. Oh, I guess that must have been the boss I fought next to Julius there. If you're scared of your own shadow, you don't want... No, that's, No. The darkness cast by his form grows in strength and size with every soul he consumes. If you couldn't tell, he's eaten a lot of them. Alright, so yeah, this must have been the boss, the mini-boss that I, missed there. Alrighty. Looks like next up I'm gonna want either Alucard or Julius Belmont. You know, we were discussing Julius earlier. Maybe I should go with him. There's a game somewhere all this. Yeah, it's not the first time I've been in a case where it was, oh crap, I can't see anything. Yeah, Julius was the one who had the honor of defeating Dracula once and for all, and making him stay dead, so perhaps he's next. Looks like he's fire-focused, so I'll keep that in mind. Let's see. His job is to, So I have 20 minutes with Julius Belmont. Yeah, that's gonna be easy enough. But main thing is I have to unlock Soma for that. Let me grab the last of my drink, and we'll go into what's probably gonna be the last run of the night. And there we go. Julius Belmont and Ode to Castlevania. Heart of Fire. Vampire Survivors mix. Yeah, you know what? We'll just hail from the future. Huh, this is an actual whip. Interesting. I can get Ice Fang for free, so I probably shouldn't bother with that. Actually, I probably should have gotten the other one. Whatever. Bonita's whip. Attacks nearby enemies and also retaliates. I guess the armor might not be half bad. I might want to use this armor more to force one of the items I need. The Excalibur. Excalibur level. Alright, so I need armor and I need I'll just see whichever one comes through level ups first, and then I'll grab the other. Oh, nice, it has a finisher. Excalibur now has a finisher. Attract orb. Okay, now I'll grab the other one. Cherry bomb, huh? Explodes sometimes. Alright. Clones. Let's see here. Where's the suit? The DLC weapons. It's gonna be a bit lower here. Come on, I know there's a, I guess I could go with Life Science Scan to ensure my victory. No, I'm gonna do precisely that. And I'm gonna use this to grab the armor. This also means I should be keeping a particular eye out. Three free levels, wow. Yeah, something tells me my love of the Attract Orb means I'm going to be enjoying the Water Dragon Whip a lot more in future runs. Although, as you can see, the drop pool is starting to get extremely bloated. I might want to consider turning off ones like the Gata Amari, which I'm just straight up never going to be really using. The cats are not bad, it's just that you don't want to... they're kind of not going to do much for you until you get the upgrades. There's a few items like that where their true power is really only going to show up when you start getting upgrades here. My previous speculation was that bosses might get stronger based on how many previous ones you've killed already, but I'm starting to wonder if maybe if it's more based off the timer. Because, of course, enemies get replaced with stronger ones as the timer goes along, so it stands to reason bosses would scale with it as well. Banish the knife. Tails. Hey, I'm not getting very many good option for drops, although I suppose upgrading my existing gear is worth it. Life sign scan, not bad. Heads. Alright, looks like Julius's whip can only go the sides. What the bats upgrade with again? The hollow heart. I guess that did need more things to help it with. Although I guess I want the rune. I have the rune tracer already. Yeah. Excalibur. Anything else that upgrades with the armor? Nothing yet, unless Julius's own weapon also does. But we're not. The timer's not high enough for me to start getting upgrades yet. Probably focus on fire weapons on it, if we're honest. Just because I have Heart of Fire and all that. Although I do need the armor maxed out, I think, in order to I best max out the armor just to make sure the weapons can do it. Because I know Excalibur needs it maxed. Excellent, Water Whip's capped now. Rune tracer. Oh, I should have grabbed the spinach, darn it. Empty. Spinach. Now whether I get the Fire Book or the Fire Wand, both of them will be within my build focus. It's a little late for the Alchemy Whip, I think. Well, no, actually, I could have gotten him fine, but oh well. Crap, did I miss that? need to pay closer attention to that. Wonderful. Ooh, Mirage Robe. I could go with the clones idea. You know what, let's do that. Because the upgrade to Excalibur and upgrade and both will cause a lot of clones of me to be around. Oh, wouldn't that be frustrating for poor old Dracula? First you had to deal with one Julius that gave you your final death, and now you have to deal with many. So Julius Belmont, the best thing about being me is there are so many me's. Yeah, that's totally something he said, and not at all something I took from a completely different. Finally, I can start getting upgrades, which means Excalibur's upgrade is here. Life sign scan. For the record, it's hard to tell, but this is indeed also a weapon that will retaliate. So if an enemy deals damage to me, it will deal damage in return immediately. Spinach. More amount. Life sign scan. Mirage robe. Excellent. Hydra. Mini Ghost. I actually need to have that accessory before I can upgrade it, so Tails. Life sign scan is now maxed. I just need to max the accessory and I get it. Rune Tracer. Attract orb at max. One more. Here we are. I can grab the ice one and also be right back where I want to be soon. Freebie, don't mind if... Ghost, don't mind if I do. And I guess to add on what I mentioned before, there is in fact a build that focuses on retaliation damage if you want to do something like that. Especially since there's a lot of stuff that can increase your general durability. I also wonder if they, when they decide what item upgrades what, if they consider what accessory they pick will determine what kind of team stuff they'll be put together. Because, like, if something upgrades with the armor, that innately encourages me to go with the No Future and the Excalibur like I am now, for example. And something that upgrades with the tome, with the empty tome, is encouraged to be with the phaser and the... Excellent. Ghost is up. And the magic wand, since those also upgrade with it. I guess that those synergies are important, but I guess synergies with other items are also important. Here we are. Life sign scan. Paranormal scan, rather. Rune tracer. Now let's head on over and beat the boss that's gonna unlock the next character. This one's not a... Oh wait, this one's not gonna be a Belmont, this is Soma Cruz. Again, this is not a game I've played directly, but I have watched other people Let's Play it. So I do know a few interesting things about them. Actually, let me open the Grimoire again real quick. I need the fire book, which I can't get anymore, unless I get something else. I get the shurikens, and that would actually be quite good. So either I get the stone mask or the, You know what, might as well. Upgrade the stone, I mean. Shuriken. I'd love the duplicator, but I probably shouldn't. I don't need that gold chest, we're completely honest. Gold bag, we're completely honest. Tracer up. And here we are. Once this thing dies, I've officially unlocked Soma Cruz. Damage up. we are. I've unlocked Soma Cruz. Wonderful. I don't think anything uses the Hollow Heart. Maybe I should give it a try, because I haven't fully confirmed it doesn't. Rock Riot. Yeah, Rock Riot definitely feels like a better version of the Dust Chute. Garbage Chute, or whatever it's called from the Among Us collab. I'm almost at 20 minutes, which is good because that means I'm gonna unlock Julius's whip for anyone to use, which means I can discover its upgrade on my own time. I can look it up if I really want, but I don't think it really matters too much, honestly. Oh, what's this? Upgrade Vadius Whip. Every 7th generates an explosion. Ah, so I did guess correctly. I knew something was going to use the Hollow Heart. Alright, looks like they're probably not going to be repeating for this expansion, for this DLC, so that means I can... Ooh, nice. I'm pretty confident I should be able to upgrade the kimono before this run ends, and that's just gonna be hilarious. No future. Now that's a good upgrade. It's another that retaliates as well. Like I said, if you want to do a retaliation build, you might, well, obviously don't want to stack durability on top of retaliation, but you can absolutely make it so that enemies get torn apart upon touching you. Ah, half my stuff can crit, so you know, why not? Yeah, the Mirage Robe definitely needs to be upgraded before the end. That way I can terrify Dracula with an entire army of Julius Belmonts. And then I just have to open pray the law of conservation of ninjutsu does not apply to vampire hunters. I guess, do I need to explain that? Not sure if I need to explain that. Just look at all these Julius Belmonts running around. Mirage Robe is almost maxed. Yeah, I find myself hesitant to want to do the clone fight again just in case it bugs again, but I'm probably overthinking it. With the Trevor Belmont issue fixed, it's probably perfectly fine now. Let's see here, what else to talk about? I did bring up Dead by Daylight earlier. That's one of those games that I like to watch other people play and watch the analysis stuff whenever something comes out, but I don't want to actually play it myself, if that makes any sense. Some stuff I just like better as a spectator sport, I guess. Dwarf Fortress is another one of those. See? Yeah, I get that. Another example of that for me is Dwarf Fortress. I do like management game stuff, so it's not impossible, but it does seem a bit more micromanagey than I'd probably care for. Excellent. The Mirage Robe. I love the Mirage Robe's upgrade because not only do those clones move, but they draw aggro. And in a game where that basically isn't a thing, that's really helpful. I should probably get something that upgrades with what I already have. Let's see here. Santa Water is an obvious option, but I should probably go with something fire-themed. Actually, if I'm gonna do that, yeah, Fire Wand it is. Oh yeah, I haven't fought the Puppet Master in a little while. I think it's called the Marionette, technically. Oh well. Yeah, I like the way the Dwarf Fortress has all the rising and falling of empires through its generation and simulation. But I have played a lot of 4X games like Civilization Age of Wonders, so it's not impossible, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. So if you're hoping to see a RimWorld or Dwarf Fortress series from me, I'd say don't get your hopes up. Unfortunately. Man, just watching all the stories that people share is just really, really neat. On that note, I kind of do want to get back to playing Age of Wonders 4 again. That has had so many updates since I left. It's even got some more story content, and a lot of the YouTubers I watch who play it don't really care about the story, which is disappointing. I actually really do. I've been following the story since the very first game, and it's gone through a lot of changes over the years, but you get what I mean. I've been invested in the story, even if it is blatantly Tolkien-inspired. Evolved Shuriken never stops firing. It's not safe to be above me, not safe to be in front of me. I just need to... Actually, it's not safe to be close to me either, since the Excalibur at max power can do quite a bit with that finisher. On that note, I love how the finisher even causes a crack on the ground, even if for a short period of time. Only a handful of characters actually damage the map itself, and that's really something I just really like. Might as well go this way here. Fight our buddy Eobaddon. I keep thinking he's Beelzebub because he's insect themed, but no, he's right. I can't go through walls, or at least not yet. So we gotta go in here and activate him manually. Excellent, an extra hollow heart. And that's another boss down. I'd best find some more bosses to enjoy. Judging by the fact there's an unlock that directly says you have to bring one of the Belmonts to the throne room. Oh wow. No idea what you're doing here, buddy, but you're not gonna last very long. Yeah, I'm going to guess it's going to be... I think it was Richter, so yeah, we're probably going to have to be dealing with that soon enough. Here we are. It might have been Simon, actually. I'll have to check. Simon was the very first Belmont, I'm pretty sure. Although I guess I could see a good argument for Richter Belmont, since Symphony of the Night is hands down the most popular of them all. Sadly, another one that I've only Let's Played. Maybe after this, I'll just take a look at what Castlevanias are actually on Steam. Then again, like I said, there's a lot going on pretty soon. I should really just stick to what stuff I already have right now, because I still have a decent amount on my Steam list that I need to go through. Some of them might even last only one day, so we'll have to see, I guess. Because I don't know how long some of these are going to be lasting. I do wonder how actually fun it is to watch me all nerd out when I go with some like Age of Wonders that I've been following for so long and go, ooh, I remember this from from one previous game, or this from this X or Y previous game. Then again, maybe that's entertaining in of itself? I don't know. Either way, it looks like we're almost done with Julius Belmont's here. Cooldown reduction is absolutely insane. I have nothing else that upgrades the stone mask, so I'm not gonna bother upgrading if I don't have to. Wow, that's way back there. Maybe I should get Mad Season if I get that thing again, because it's way too easy to leave important stuff behind. Ah, well. And we got it. We've unlocked Soma Cruz and survived 20 minutes, so the Vanitas Whip is now available to anyone who wishes to get it. First of all, let's purchase. Here, Soma. Purchase him. Charge up Soul Steel. Level up Dark Inferno. Overall heal. Huh, interesting. Oh, and I still need to give John a go. Gains extra Iron Blue Will. And I still haven't touched Hector yet. I just need to deal damage with his mace for that. But that's going to be for another day. I'm pretty tired and I had a lot of fun. So for now, I'm going to say, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I'll see you later.